What's going on, guys? So Trex Miner 25.12 came out. They are saying that you can get 80% LHR unlock rate on new 30 series GPUs. So we're going to test that right here, right now. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so here it is. We are on the GitHub page. I'm going to leave this URL in the description below so that you guys can find this. So if you guys have been seeing this Trex 25.9 came out probably about a week ago. There was a lot of people putting out videos on it, and they saw a small increase in mega hash that they were able to actually mine with Ethereum, right? Because LHR strictly is on Ethereum. So now Trex Miner has come out with 25.12. Now I'm going to show you guys how to go ahead and set this up if you are mining with a 30 series newer card that is LHR locked on a Windows, and I'm also going to show you guys step by step on how to do it on Hive OS. Alright, so for the Windows version, you're going to go ahead and click on this 25.12 WinZip file. Mine's going to download right here. So now that we have this open, you guys are going to see that there are different Ethereum pools here. Whichever pool you guys are mining with, that's perfectly fine. A lot of people use Ethermine. I use 2Miners personally. What I actually do with some of my rigs is I mine my Ethereum to 2Miners, and then they pay you out in Bitcoin. If you are interested in seeing that, I'll leave a card up in the top left corner that shows you guys how to set that up. But what we're going to do is go in here. Actually, so we're going to need to actually extract all this. So I'm just going to put a new folder. How about out here? And what we're going to do is extract all. We're going to browse where we want to extract it to. We're going to go to the desktop, right in there. Go ahead and select that folder and extract it all. Perfect. So now that we've extracted it, it will let us actually go ahead and edit this. So what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to go ahead and obviously change your address. Advise that you change the name, right? Rig 0 probably won't make sense to you. And some of the things that I like to do is go ahead and put this in at the end. So let me talk a little bit about why I did that, and I will go into here. So some of the things to note on here that are important for us is by default they changed LHR auto tune mode to down, and it used to be full. So essentially full used to say that it would keep trying to step up until it hit an LHR unlock rate that your card couldn't go past. So they've actually changed that here, which is why we are going to want to put these in. Essentially what this is, we're changing this back to LHR auto tune mode full, so it's going to keep stepping up. We've told it LHR auto tune step up size is 0.1%. And then we told it LHR auto tune interval of 15. That means every 15 minutes it's going to try to bump that up until it can't bump up any longer. So over time you may see it slightly raise up. Then you go ahead and you run this. So that's how you're going to be doing it on Windows. So let's talk about Hive OS. I have 3 of my test benches here. This is a test rig. I just have a 3070 in it right now because I was messing with the memory temps on the Zotacs. They're just not great, but what we're going to go ahead and do is just go ahead and stop this miner. It's just a precaution. You don't actually have to do that, but we'll wait for that. Okay, so now that miner stopped, we're going to go ahead and force update here. And while that's updating, I wanted to show you guys here. In this notes, it does talk about the LHR unlock, which is right here. And you can sort of read through some of these. Now there is a low power mode with LHR. There's a bunch of people have done videos on that. It more so matters if you're really trying to be efficient. If you have like a higher electricity rate, my electricity is at 0.099, so I don't worry about the low mode. So while that is going, we are actually going to stop the miners on all 3 of these that I'm going to be showing you guys today. Stop the miner. Let's go ahead and update all of these at once. Alright guys, so as you can see we updated to the newest miner. So what we're going to actually go ahead and do here is make sure that our flight sheet is the way that we want it. Yep, so I did reset our flight sheet. So again, I like to paste these specific ones in here. Let's see if I can't make this a little bigger. So again, we have the LHR auto tune mode. This is essentially the same thing. We're going to apply those changes. I'm going to come back here, and it looks like it started to mine again. So we will see what those rates are. Alright guys, so all of them have completed. All of them have been mining for about 30 minutes, so they've had a chance to step up in some of those intervals that I had set in the configuration. What I really want to show you guys here is we had that test rig here. So that was just you know, a 3070 Ti. Looks like it was getting about 59.47. Then we had that 3060, which was about 35 and a half. And with that mixed rig, so we had a couple of 3070s at about 59 and a half, 60, and then that 3080 was at about 73.34. So let me show you guys what we have now. So it looks like that has jumped up to about 63 on that 3070. The 3060 or about 37 and a half. Then we got a 63, 63, and then 78. So let me give you guys a sort of broader view of what was going on here. So on that first test rig, we just had that one 3070 Ti, like I said, at 59.5. It turned into 6301, net change of 3.54 megahash, guys. Now I looked at all of the wattage. I wish I would have taken a video of it, but the wattage stayed almost the exact same. I didn't change any of the overclocks, and the wattage stayed the same, guys. So this is mega hash on top of without barely using any more electricity. So pure profits, guys. We had those two 3060s, like I said, about 35 and a half. We had one at 35.68, one at 35.25. Now they're around 37 and a half, so almost a 2 net change on those. That Zotac, we saw very similar results to that, net change of almost 4 megahash, guys. And then this 3070 Asus just killed it, man. 4.1 set or 1.5 over. And then the 3080 saw the biggest change at that 4.74. Guys, that's 20.25 megahash. Now, let me just do the math for you guys here. If we go to what's on and just take everything off, and we do, what did we have here? 20.25. And I'm going to leave the watts at 0 because they barely changed. So I really want to see, what does this mean for, guys, that's an extra 84 cents a day. 84 cents a day for doing nothing but just updating these rigs. So don't let them just sit there. Go ahead and update them to this newest Trex miner because it is absolutely worth it. So guys, I hope that you guys liked the video. Go ahead and click on one of the videos that just popped up. We got some awesome content on the channel. I'd absolutely love it if you go ahead and click on the highlighted miners image as well, and go ahead and subscribe to that channel, and we'll see you guys next time.